as you can see, Freddy the Lilac Fox is here, and we're at Lelliacton Mall. There it is. And good news, he's replacing the Whitehall doors with Cone Polska, the DW Fox doors with Cone Polska. There's currently no doors, and there's a sign saying the service lift will be, you'll be able to get to it for a while whilst you replace the doors with Luxia. And now it's the lift which goes from the street up to the Lelliacton Mall. It goes really, really short distance. And yeah, there's some steps there as well. Quite slow. And let's go in it. It's a Luxia light lift. I thought to say Shina Smart MRL because it doesn't really like let you out on street level. Yeah, I was gonna say Shina Smart MRL because it has a Shina Smart MRL motor, I think. Yeah, and now let's go inside Lelliacton Mall, and we just went that really short distance. Hang on, let me see, what was he saying? Okay, now we're going to go to the main glass lift of the shopping centre. One of them has a sensor lift sensor motor, one of them has an old clunky motor. I think one might have had its motor replaced. These are some old lifts which have been modernised with Leicester controls buttons. They are not Dukehouse, they are Leicester controls buttons. This is to go between Lower Mall, Upper Mall, and Mezzanine and Car Park. I was at Mezzanine. That's the one with the old sort of. That's the one with the old motor. That's the sensor lift motor. He said these are going to get modded by Cone soon with an eco mod. So, last ride. Maybe probably not the last ride. Quite nice and fast. Car Park. And these are different modes. I think this one's had its motor replaced. So now let's go and watch this one go down. Is he behind me? No, I don't know what that was. Sort of shot. Okay. There's this motor. This one might be slightly slower. I don't think that's a voice, this one. Maybe not. I'll be happy when these get with an eco mod. That'll be very rare for lifts like this. I thought these lifts were originally based on Reading Broad Street, but no, they're not. Bit slower, I think. Small atrium, so sometimes it's harder than this direction upper more and so even lower. I've already filmed the service lift, so I'll upload that video there. This is just like that. I've already filmed the service lift. Now we're going to go to the next lift. At the back, this is a main lift here. Let me just pause the video. Very small lift, and this is actually the lift shaft. And he's talking to me. Oh, I'm filming already. Okay, and this lift is Epic Cone M Series. This goes between Lower Mall, Upper Mall, and Car Park. It doesn't stop at the mezzanine. Lift to all levels, so it doesn't stop at the mezzanine, but I guess all main levels. Doesn't say that actually, well, because all the main lifts, it's sort of lower shops, upper shops, Car Park, Lower Mall, Upper Mall, Car Park. So let's go. How's that? Motor and a more modern one. A bit less character. What's he saying now? Well, I've already started it, mate. Let's watch it go down. A bit small, this lift. It is actually the typical KM series design in Roblox. It's very small. Going past the mezzanine, a bit longer. Upper shops and lower shops. As you know, I don't think it's the same amount of time. I think it's the same amount of time. It is, because it's very short. Well, the ceiling is double height, so yeah, it's double height. Okay, now we're going to start off with actually going into the shops themselves. So the first one is Apple, no lift in there, obviously. Next one is Gap. It's no lift in there, it's not a 2-floor gap. It's only a 1-floor gap. A lift is broken. Which lift? Okay, but now we're going to head into next. And it doesn't have an Oakland, it doesn't have a Techno. Which lift is broken? Which lift? Okay. I'm going to put, well, I've already filmed the outside one. Okay, yeah, I just have to rejoin. Okay. He's still not really changed the title. He's still not changed the title. It says the game is changing, you're not. Grando. Oh no, it's got more dislikes again. Hope this gets official eventually. Yeah, I think it's 100 visits actually when it gets official. Okay, we're at car park level again. Actually, let's film the really long car ramp. So the car ramp, well, for the car ramp, you have to go down this whole car. You know, the ramp starts here, and you have to go around all the shopping centre, all the way down. I spawned up here, so actually where I spawned first time. I think I spawned outside, but then all the times except for the first time, and maybe that other time just then. Or maybe I spawned here, I've forgotten. No, I think I spawned outside. All the other times I've only spawned out. I spawned here. I think I've only ever been at 3 other times. This one included. Okay. He bought me. Okay. Okay, well I'm going to go into. There was a really long car around though. So let's go into next. Or next first if you count the shutdown. Or let's go into next. And for once, it doesn't have an Oakland, it doesn't have a Techno. It is a bit generic. Dewhurst button, but an older Dewhurst button.
Ground floor. Doors opening.
It is an ALS lift. Yeah, an ALS lift. And those don't change colour. Or maybe modern, I'm not too sure. It was an ALS voice, but that is not a bad lift.
First floor.
And a Schindler Smart RL motor. Maybe it's a Schindler Smart RL. Okay, we're just gonna send this one down. We're only gonna take one ride in the shop lifts. Now we're going to go to, next. That's just Tesco Express. JD Sports. No. TK Maxx. Actually, no, let's just go along here. Nansu Zara. Which has an Arona. It has a Rona Arca 2. Sorry. I paused it. We can see my camera's a bit out of sync then. Okay.
Doors closing. Lift going down.
Okay. And there we go. Now let's go off here. And now we're going to go along to H&M. What lift does H&M have? And it has a it has a Schindler Eurolift, which is quite rare for H&M. They usually have I've never seen H&M with the Schindler Eurolift before. Very rare for H&M to have a Schindler Eurolift. I've never seen one before. Now we're going to go along to the next shop on this side, which is M&S. And this is actually goes up to level 2 as well, so it's sort of it's double the height, first floor. And great. In case outside, they're just some generics. 2 men. Okay, and this is the unbranded. No, they sound old. Maybe worn out. Maybe they've been modernised. There's no floor indicator either. That's just that's just a speaker. Generic lift company was too scared to put their name on the lifts when they modernised them because they were so scared that the lift enthusiasts were going to be really cross with them. So they made it so the lift enthusiasts didn't actually know which company they were, which company modernised them. Debenhams has the old logo, and it has some absolute DMG shit. Sound old actually. Is that DMG? Yeah, I think that lights up in the middle. No, maybe no, I don't think it does. Of course, Debenhams is gonna be a big one, so it goes to the floor. 1. And this is, oh, do you know if company was too scared to put their name on it again? Well, they modernised it. This is an old one. What's it? Maybe just because most didn't. Okay, so now let's go into TFS. And these are some more lifts like this, except fake OS indicators. There's screws in the panels. Do they have screws from? I think they did. I don't think they have screws in the panels. And Benno, you know, I said there was an OSSEC lift. It's SEC. The cranial key is just a logo. Shouldn't have smart morale motor. And you'll see in a minute, these ones don't actually have the logo on it. But we're gonna see the list in a minute. Yeah, so if you go out here, look, if TFS is too busy to use these lifts, and when it says you to 6 massive lifts, more should have smaller motors. Look how massive these are. And this is where you see it looks. Look, OSSEC. It's not OSSEC, it's SEC. I'm just gonna get out at 1. Come on. At 2, there's just a door into the shop. If it's still, I think he's got. Welcome to TFS. Let's just go downstairs. So there's no escalators in the shops, but anyway, now we're going to go to this lift up to Zoop's. And it is a Luxia platform lift. The weird motor. It's not the normal Luxia platform lift motor. And yes, it sort of gets running right. Oh yeah, these are the old Luxia, but these are the old Luxia used, they are. Listen to that, that is a weird motor for a platform lift. It's going to take 1 quarter at a time. Oh, there we go. I'm going back down this. Bit boring. Except for the motor. Doo-doo! This is actually the Zoop's lift because it's actually got 2 floors. Zoop's. And now we're going to go to BHS. And yeah, so it's sort of closed. Sadly, but open. Weird. Sadly, that old Otis is not working, but if you go around here, there wasn't even a call button. This old Otis is. Oh well, I think I just don't say it's not gonna work. Ah. Maybe the call button doesn't work properly from up here. Same for this lift here. Let's go and see. Yeah, the call button just doesn't work from down there. And it's just hydraulic. Well, yes, the call button was broken from the first floor. I thought that lift actually, the old Otis calls it low mole and upper mole. I'm pretty sure the other one would have when it was in service. It probably wasn't ever in service though. But guess what? This is part 1. You're going to find out, and you're going to see the old Otis, which is actually hydraulic, in part 2. That'll be it. Bye.